General Hospital will reveal that Jeff Kober has officially said goodbye to General Hospital after 5 years, leaving a difficult void in the hearts of fans. His character, Cyrus Renault, was one of the most memorable villains Port Charles has ever seen, a ruthless, cold-hearted character who would stop at nothing to achieve his goals. With his nuanced and weighty performance, Kober turned Cyrus into a character that audiences both hated and couldn't take their eyes off. Now, with his dramatic departure when Cyrus is shot and killed by Jocelyn Jacks, his story has ended bloodily, marking the end of a chaotic era in General Hospital. Cyrus's final scene left the audience stunned. When Jocelyn discovered his hideout while investigating Dex Heller's death, she didn't expect to be thrust into a life-or-death confrontation. Cyrus, with his brutal survival instinct, refused to give in. But Jocelyn didn't hesitate, firing 2 shots in quick succession, bringing down the enemy she despised. That moment not only ended Cyrus's fate but also deepened Jocelyn's growth and determination, making her a more pivotal character in GH's storyline. In a recent interview, Jeff Kober shared his deep feelings about his journey on General Hospital. Initially, he never thought that the role of Cyrus Renault would become a significant part of his career. The character was originally planned for a 6-month stint as a secondary villain, but due to the audience's love and hatred for him, as well as the unexpected depth of the character, Cyrus remained with General Hospital for 5 years. "I never imagined I would play this role for so long. Cyrus initially was just a dangerous villain, but over time, I saw that he had depth and many layers of emotion. I'm very grateful to Frank Valentini and the writing team for creating a character that challenged me," Kober shared. "I also want to thank all my co-stars, who helped me bring Cyrus Renault to the audience in the most authentic way possible." Looking back at his time on General Hospital, Kober said that Cyrus was not just an ordinary villain but also a man torn between a painful past and his misguided decisions. "I think what left an impression on the audience about Cyrus wasn't just his brutality but also the very human moments we intentionally incorporated. Even though he was a criminal, he had weak moments, moments of self-reflection. That made the character feel more real." Kober also expressed his sincere thanks to the fans who supported him over the years. "At first, I received a lot of negative feedback. Many people hated Cyrus, and some even messaged me saying they couldn't stand him. But over time, I realized that their hatred was a form of recognition. They hated him because I did my job well," Kober laughed. "And the best part was when the audience started to see the depth of the character, they didn't just hate Cyrus anymore. They became curious about him, even felt a little sympathy. That really meant a lot to me." For Kober, General Hospital wasn't just a TV show but a family. He particularly cherishes the moments working with the veteran cast and the passionate support from the fans. "There's nothing like the audience of GH. They're loyal, passionate, and always ready to express their feelings strongly. I truly appreciate their regard for me, for the character Cyrus, and for the stories we've told over the years." However, Kober's departure doesn't mean audiences won't see him on TV. Right after leaving General Hospital, the actor confirmed that he would join Beyond the Gates, an ambitious new series created by Michel Valjean. This show marks a new step in daytime television, becoming the first one-hour show dedicated to depicting the lives of an affluent African-American family in the DMV area, Washington, D.C., Maryland, Virginia. With a well-crafted script, Beyond the Gates not only explores the wealth and power of the elite but also delves into family conflicts, secrets, generational struggles, and the hidden facets behind the gates of high society. According to producer Michel Valjean, the show will provide an authentic and sharp look at this community, allowing the audience to see the contrast between the glamorous exterior and the uncompromising internal battles. Jeff Kober will play a role completely different from Cyrus Renault. In a recent interview, the actor revealed, "My character in Beyond the Gates is not a villain like Cyrus, but he's not a simple person either. He has a tumultuous past, carries old wounds, and is trying to find a way to move forward. It's a role with depth and psychological nuances, which I'm really looking forward to." With a talented cast and direction from one of the best screenwriters in television, Beyond the Gates promises to be a new hit on US TV. Kober couldn't hide his excitement about the project. "I always look for roles with depth, with stories to tell, and Beyond the Gates gives me that opportunity. This is an ambitious project, and I believe the audience won't be disappointed." The show is set to premiere on February 24 on CBS at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. This is not only a turning point for Kober but also an important milestone in the genre of soap operas, opening the door to exploring untold stories about the African American elite community. Jeff Kober has confirmed that in Beyond the Gates, he will take on a role completely different from the manipulative and ruthless Cyrus Renault he portrayed in General Hospital. This new role is built with more psychological layers, not simply a villain or a hero, but a person carrying past traumas, trying to face conflicts in his present life. With his participation in Beyond the Gates, Kober is stepping into a world completely different from the chaos of Port Charles. The show is set in the DMV area, Washington, D.C., Maryland, Virginia, home to a wealthy and influential African American community. Unlike other TV shows that only skim the surface of wealth and power, Beyond the Gates delves into family conflicts, hidden secrets behind the grand doors of mansions, and how generations within a family confront the changing times. The character Kober plays has a tumultuous past, carrying unresolved wounds, and is on a journey of redemption or attempting to change his fate. Although not much information has been released about the character, it is clear that this will be a deep role, requiring subtle and emotional acting. No longer a manipulator like Cyrus, Kober's new character in Beyond the Gates faces internal conflicts, dealing with past mistakes while trying to carve out a new path in the complex world of high society. The stark difference between these two characters highlights Kober's versatility as an actor. While he portrayed a brutal, cold, and calculating Cyrus Renault in General Hospital, in Beyond the Gates, he has the opportunity to explore different aspects of a person who has endured trauma but strives to rise above life's shadows. This not only presents a new challenge for Kober's career but also excites the audience to see him in a completely different role. The show will officially air on February 24 on CBS, promising to offer a realistic and sharp perspective on the African American elite. With an experienced production team and a talented cast, Beyond the Gates is receiving high expectations from the audience. This is not only an important milestone in Jeff Kober's career but also a significant step forward in television, bringing a fresh and captivating story that breaks away from the typical small-screen formulas. Before officially diving into Beyond the Gates, Jeff Kober decided to take some time off for a special journey to India. This wasn't just a vacation but also an opportunity to reflect on his years with General Hospital and prepare mentally for the new challenges ahead in his career. The journey to India was something Kober had longed for, but due to his busy schedule, he never had the chance to do it before. Now, having left the role of Cyrus Renault and before embarking on his new project, he felt this was the perfect time to experience something entirely different. India has long been known as a destination with deep cultural and spiritual roots, attracting many who seek peace, reflection, and unique experiences. For Kober, this trip is not just a relaxing vacation but a journey of self-discovery, to enjoy moments of stillness before stepping into a new phase of challenges with his new role in Beyond the Gates. Throughout his career, Kober has always sought experiences that provide inspiration, not only in work but in his personal life. Spending time in a culturally rich land like India could give him new energy, helping him see his career from a different perspective. Aside from resting and exploring, this trip is also an opportunity for Kober to step away from the spotlight, momentarily forget the hustle of the entertainment industry, and immerse himself in a new environment where he can experience things completely different from what he's used to. For an actor like Kober, each journey is a chance to learn, observe life and people, and sometimes, too. However, while enjoying this time, Kober reaffirmed that he has no intention of stepping away from television for too long. Beyond the Gates is an important and promising project, and he is ready to return with a completely new role. This trip is merely a stepping stone to help him prepare mentally before taking on a new challenge in his career, where he can continue to deliver captivating performances to the audience. The news of Jeff Kober's departure from General Hospital quickly spread and was met with a warm reception from fans. Not only did viewers express their regret at bidding farewell to his character, Cyrus Renault, one of the most impressive villains in the show, but they also sent their best wishes to the actor for his new journey. On online forums and social media, many comments expressed excitement to see Kober continue to shine in Beyond the Gates. Many fans reminisced about memorable moments of Cyrus Renault in General Hospital, from intense confrontations with Sonny Corinthos to rare moments that revealed his character's vulnerability. Some fans admitted that although they initially hated Cyrus, Kober's excellent performance made them unable to ignore his talent. Not only the fans, but Kober's colleagues at General Hospital also bid him an emotional farewell. To honor him, the production team held a warm farewell party where the actors and crew members reminisced about the 5 years Kober had been part of the show. The party atmosphere was filled with behind-the-scenes stories, laughter, and even some reflective moments as everyone looked back on the journey Cyrus Renault left his mark on General Hospital. Several of Kober's close co-stars shared their feelings about his departure. They not only praised his acting talent but also emphasized his professionalism and passion that he brought to the set. The cast of General Hospital had grown accustomed to facing off with Cyrus Renault on screen, but behind the scenes, Jeff Kober was a friendly, dedicated colleague who was always willing to support everyone. Therefore, his departure left a significant gap in the hearts of the cast and crew. After the farewell party, well wishes and regrets continued to pour in for Kober. Many hoped that, despite leaving General Hospital, he would soon return to the small screen and continue to deliver impressive performances. With his talent, it's certain that Jeff Kober will leave a strong impression in Beyond the Gates and many other upcoming projects. Now, as the door to General Hospital closes, a new journey opens up for Jeff Kober. After 5 years with the character Cyrus Renault, leaving a deep impression on the fans, Kober is stepping into a promising path with Beyond the Gates. With his talent and passion, the actor not only proves his versatility but also solidifies his place in the television industry. Audiences can catch the premiere of Beyond the Gates on CBS on February 24th, at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. This event marks a new turning point in Kober's career and brings a highly ambitious project where he will portray a completely different character from Cyrus Renault. The series is expected to offer a realistic and sharp portrayal of the African-American upper class, delving deep into family conflicts, power dynamics, and hidden secrets behind a glamorous exterior. The news about the new project was immediately met with enthusiastic support from fans. Fans who had followed and loved Jeff Kober in General Hospital sent many congratulatory messages and expressed their excitement to see him in a new role. On forums and social media, many expressed regret over saying goodbye to Cyrus Renault but couldn't hide their excitement about seeing the actor challenge himself in a promising project. Not only the fans, but Kober's colleagues at General Hospital also gave him a heartfelt farewell. A small party was held to honor the actor, where members of the production team reminisced about the memorable moments Kober had brought to the show over the past 5 years. Behind-the-scenes footage was played, laughter filled the air, and sincere hugs made the atmosphere deeply emotional. For many, Kober was not just a talented actor but also a wonderful colleague, always ready to help and share valuable experiences on set. Although Kober is leaving General Hospital, he is continuing his artistic path with a passionate heart. With his past achievements and the new challenges that await, he will undoubtedly continue to shine in future projects, leaving a lasting impression on the audience.